What would you do if I told you this button here could spawn in an entire Bloxburg room? Well, in today's video, I'm going to be building a Bloxburg house with just one room. But here's the twist. Every time you touch one of my buttons, the room is going to change. So for example, kitchen to bedroom to bathroom, etc, etc, etc. And just before we get into this video, I should probably explain how this magic works.
You're a wizard, Harry.
And it's using a scooter of all things. So the storyline behind this building hack is essentially it's used by the Bloxburg theatre community. And they use it to like change the backdrops on their sets. And of course I'm using it to build a house. So guys, if you're curious how to do this, I'm gonna show you exactly what you need to do. And then we're gonna get started building each and every room. And there's definitely gonna be some complications along the way, and you will see why. You have to make sure you're getting the kick scooter. This is the only one that works. And then it also has to be the horizontal plank. And from there, no limits. There is literally no limits, guys. I could put a basic shape on this and transform it all the way over there. All of this is still connected. There is no distance limits like normal basic shapes. And there's also no size limits. I can make a flipping staircase going up to heaven. All of it is still gonna move as one. And so the smart cookies among you will probably realize that in order to build a room or a house is you make the basic shape like a floor, you pop this into the ground, and then the second that you despawn this scooter, the room disappears as well. And then obviously I just added a button onto the respawn point to make it look a little bit more cool and dramatic. So now that the game mechanics, aka redstone, is explained, let the challenge begin. So here is where I'm gonna start the room. I don't wanna do a 3x3, I'm thinking a 6x6, baby. We wanna make it like a proper nice sized house. And then this here is going to be our control panel. This is actually unhinged. Remember earlier I mentioned complications? The annoying thing about this is furniture does not copy and paste with the rooms. So everything is gonna have to be custom, basically. So okay, guys, 5 buttons for 5 scooters. And obviously it looks a little bit silly, the scooters being here now, but if we move that out the way, just over here for a second, as you can see, we need to move the little respawn point. We want it to be literally just inside of this block, almost invisible. Anyway, my dumb brain finally worked out a little bit of a smarter way to do this. We'll just push this forward. And then on a real note, if you do actually want this, like for a theater or something, you do need like a little room to store your scooters in to make sure random people aren't just like coming along and despawning them. So I'm gonna put like a little garage over here. And one by one, I want to slowly but surely get these scooters into our safe room. Actually, oh no, we're meant to do this at the end. Anyway, at least we got it prepared, okay? You idiot! So now that I've got all my silly shenanigans out my system, the 6x, or maybe we should do a 5x5 room is gonna go right here. And this first one is gonna be the most important, I think, because this is what we're gonna be copy and pasting onto all of these scooters. As I taught you earlier, you basically start with your little line of wood. One of you guys told me in the comments that 0.25 is how you get it to not have the weird lines. Oh, that is like the most perfect I've ever got it. Thank you, random commenter. Now, this is also the hard bit, is doing the walls, because we've got to insert like windows and stuff into this. Oh, heaven can't help me now. So I think the smartest way to do this is going to be to use just a regular Bloxburg wall and then plop it in some traditional windows that we're going to be able to like copy, if you see what I mean. And as I'm placing this window, I'm going to give you guys some ideas of what you could use this incredible glitch for yourself. So I personally made a Britain's Got Talent set, which basically had working buzzers, and that was incredible. Like, you could also maybe make like a vault in your house, which is like extra hidden because it's invisible. And then when you press like the scooter button, it spawned in an entire vault or something. And can you hear that as well? I'm sorry, I'm literally having so many air raids or something over my house right now. And okay, guys, I just went silent for such a long time. But sometimes when I'm like all focused, I actually can't help myself. But if we paint all of this white, this should look pretty much exactly like the traditional window. But for the most part, that's a slate, and I'm not gonna complain. So now what we need to do, oh crap. Don't give me that crap, Johnny. And I didn't even intend to do this, but it almost looks like there's like a wall trim on the top how I've done this, doesn't it? And hey, does this look familiar? A crown molding. That looks really good. It looks a bit fake, but...
Oh my God, you for real? No, you for fake. No, you for real.
And then delete that back wall. How have I done this then? I'm sorry, this actually looks, not to sound like my own bum, but this looks really good. So the other walls are going to be so easy. They're basically just going to be
12 seconds later.
Oh no, everything's connected to the windows. Ciao, anyway, give me a minute. And welcome guys, welcome. And my last question for you guys, which you can't actually answer because that's not how YouTube works, is do we add a roof? Part of me feels like yes. But then the other part feels like I love the natural lighting. I just sort of love the way that this looks. So for now, I'm gonna pass on the roof. Now it's decoration time. And as I told you earlier, we cannot place furniture in here. It just doesn't copy and paste. So this is gonna be a long day. It's gonna be very long actually.
I've headed over to Pinterest and I'm gonna search up BLOXBURG bed decal codes. And what I'm looking for is like a headboard.
Hang on a second, what's that? Forget using decals. Oh my gosh, I forgot. Why did all of my knowledge about BLOXBURG fly out of my head for a second there? I've literally done this before using basic shapes as a headboard. It's hard, isn't it, to remember like the dimensions of a BLOXBURG bed. So that's our little bed, and then coming around the sides are going to be some more of those gorgeous bevels. Just making sure the bed is nice and secure. You know, nobody wants to roll out of bed in the middle of the night. And it doesn't really matter how neat that end bit is because you ain't gonna be seeing it. And then pillows are a copy and paste board, so are like blankets. So some decorational items in BLOXBURG, those are copy and pasteable. If we play our cards right here, you might not even be able to notice that this is made out of basic shapes, except the fact that I just showed you all it was. But what style are we even going for, guys? I've been so het up and caught up in the idea of this video, I almost forgot. Like, we actually need to lock in now, start decorating. Wonderful, the bed is now in place, and yup, everything is going orange. Well, that is what I like to see. Dressers, like chest of drawers, are probably the easiest thing to do custom. However, I might try and like base it off of a real one. So we can actually put this onto the top of the storage dresser, and then we can find the exact dimensions. Oh my God, wait. I'm so glad I've just remembered this now. But I almost forgot we needed to copy the room itself. That could have been devastating if we placed everything in there. So yes, the scooter, $25,000. Okay, so we're just going to place 5 of them. Well, actually 4, because we've already got one over here for now. And yes, definitely going to be needing some more money. Now, in my real life house right now, guys, there's a woman, and she's like doing, I think she's like, I don't actually know what she's doing. She's like cleaning something in our house. She's just inside. She could literally be robbing me right now. I know that is so unrelated to this video, but do you guys ever think that? Like, my mum's just left me home alone with this random woman. What would I do if she just pulled a knife on me? Do you know what I mean? And now we don't want this to be levitating like Dua Lipa, although I do love a bit of Dua. We're going to add in some of these. Now, I feel like making this that grey colour would actually be pretty sick because then it's like, wow, how is that copy and pasteable? Now, are lights copy and pasteable? Oh my God, they are! That's cool. That's just going to make things so much easier. Now, what else would you have in a bedroom? I quite like a bookcase. Please, bookcase. Please be copy and pasteable. If you're not, I'm going to shoot. Okay. And I've just realized I have to do this 5 times. This is the first room. Why do I make my life so difficult? Oh yeah, for you guys, because I love you. And also, it's not even difficult. I'm having the best time. I'm not even going to pretend I'm not. That is pretty much exactly, isn't it? So yeah, again, I'm just going to add like the default BLOXBURG bookcases and Now, I might think to myself, oh, I wonder how big the desk. No, I don't. I would literally get this so wrong. Even with something as simple as the desk, I need to make sure I'm getting the height and the length correct. Armando. Whoa, that's nice. No, that is proper different. That is unusual, actually.
It's different, it's unusual, it's unusual, it's not.
Now, I'm not trying to be like babyish and stuff, but a little platypus on the floor and just some basically, I'm trying to think of easy decorations that we can add in here now. And there we go, guys. Room 1 is done. Yeah, we're going to step onto this scooter and bye-bye. It disappears out of existence. Absolutely perfect. So number 2, I think I want to do the living room. So the only thing that we need to do is just literally move it over. Ta-da! Now, for the lounge room, I am going to be changing the walls. I am being a little bit cheaty-cheatson and using this bookcase right away, but it's going to have a completely different color. We're going for a bit more of like a modern, like sitcom, you know what I mean? Oh no, the sofas, that's so sad. I was planning it all out in my head, guys. I was going to have the wicker ones. Well, I guess the wicker's very easy, actually, isn't it? I bet I can do it in 15 seconds. Alexa, set timer for 15 seconds. Oh, no, guys. Oh, no. That was a bad idea. That was a bad idea. No, maybe 50 seconds? Okay, well, I'm just going to try. So each one needs to be about this wide. Then on top, oh, God. Oh, this has gone wrong already. We need a beveled basic shape. Maybe the smooth one, actually. That can just be plot. Alexa, shut your mutty, crusty, dusty mouth thinking you know everything. Apple intelligence. No, you're not. And there we go. I think I've managed to give myself each individual segment of sofa. So where shall we have it? I think facing this way makes the most sense. And just because I can, I'm adding those pillows. It's delayed. Now, what would you recommend going in each corner here? I think an array of plants, personally. So we've got to still check that each of them can be copy and pasted, but maybe I should actually just be trusting. I have such trust issues, guys. Nah, is a TV going to be all copy and pasting? Hopefully it does, because I want one on the wall. And then this back wall, again, I'm with the sneaky behavior, guys. We're going to make this like a dark oak bookcase. Not enough money! Oh, crap. I already deleted like all my plot. Okie dokie, guys. I am back with some more money, and just look how funny this is. I wonder what the plot data is on this. Actually, probably not. These days, BLOXBURG plot data is so hard to fill up. Yeah, look, only 6%. But then again, that is from making like a couple tiny Oh my God, I got scared then. But I've just realized, obviously, if you move plot, then the scooters come back. That is sick. A woman is still at my house, guys. I just got a notification. She's walking outside my house. Imagine she was carrying like a money bag. As always, we move it, it will stand out way. We get hold of the wooden plank and then Right, can somebody please locate me the easiest counter? And then I will forever love you. Oh God, not that one. So we need the block. The actual block itself is about this big, I think. Yeah. And then if we resize that into the ground. Oh, I've lost it. Blimmin' lost my cube. Bring down, please. There we go. So you know me. I much prefer building with basic shapes rather than structurals, because basic shapes are copy and pastable. But nevertheless, those are now slopped in. I'm also going to add in an island here. So I guess the way you do this is just... Oh! And where the hell, what flipping chairs do I use? I feel like these ones. I feel these are going to be my best bet, bonus darlings. And oh, I wish that we could do it like that. But obviously, those are going to disappear. So once again, I've got to blimmin' try and make this so custom. It is impossible. And if you think for 1 second I'm not using these in the dining room as well, you are mistaken. That has taken me far too long not to absolutely milk the hell out of this chair. And now it's simply time for the easy stuff. And by easy stuff, we all know I just mean copy and pastable stuff. That's what my fat, lazy bum cares about. And also, I don't know if appliances are copy and pastable. They're not, just the decoration. Okay, I can live without a smoothie. Anyway, goodbye fake oven. I mean, goodbye real oven. Hello, fake oven. Woo!
And surface decor, everything in here you just know is copy and pastable.
And guys, another room is completo. Now, what painting shall we use in here? I quite like the bedroom one, actually. And let's see, the moment of truth. Why do I get so baffled every time that works? Oh, God. Wait. Oh, God. I need to just... 1 sec. I almost forgot a lot of this stuff I'm going to be wanting again. So this chair over here. Probably this as well. I could even do something cool with the counter in the bathroom, which is where we're gliding into next. Anyway, I haven't realised I haven't changed any of the floors so far. So I might do that at the end, actually go through and change a couple floors. But the bathroom is going to be having these tiles. And these seem to work quite well. Yeah, the bricks aren't really affected, so I'm going to use these. And I haven't had a bath. I'm not even joking, yas. In about a year. The thing is with bath, people say, oh, they're so relaxing, they're so comfy. I get in there, I'm so bored. I'm literally so bored staring at the ceiling. But for the time being... It's a rocket ship taking off or something. Guys, I actually do not know what is going on outside my house right now. Yeah, I'm going to do like one of those fountain baths, like taps. I think we have this on our one. Wouldn't know I haven't been in the bath in ages. I still shower, by the way, guys. So that's my bath, looking absolutely stunningly umptious. I kept this plant back because I loved the way that looked. I still do. Oh, that looks so good. Oh, I remember earlier how I was like, guys, I'm checking everything. I'm making sure everything is the exact same as the usual BLOXBURG. I'm done with that. But there we go. I'm also going to add a vanity in here. Oh, God, how the hell do you grab this? Yes, a vanity. Honestly, I think that is the bathroom done and dusted. Let's check once again. It worked!
Okie dokie, guys, the 5th and final room, I cannot believe we are finally here at this point in the video,
is going to be the dining room. So I love a green dining room, don't I? Just like a royal, regal dining room. Now, the reason I'm popping a real one out at the moment is just purely to get the height correct. Oh my God, that gave me like, oh, it's done it again. When you accidentally press the room, that actually made me feel physically sick. For old time's sake, let's just keep the OG wood texture. Now, for the walls in this room, they're gonna be kind of cool. I wanted to kick it out with a bang. And really, why is this being so rude to me? I'm just trying to do something special. Now, that is so me. I sort of want this in my real life dining room. Okay, with that, the rooms are done. So here we are, guys, outside of today's build. As always, it's looking absolutely I can't do it. There's nothing here. Imagine this was actually my build one day. But no, of course, the magic lies within these 5 buttons. So I might invite some of you guys in to get your reaction. Okay, guys, here I am, and this is the first person to arrive. Some sort of deformed dog on their hind legs. Who might have asked if they like my house? They just put, where is it? The invisible one. It's right here. Which room should I load first? I guess we should go in order. Ta-da! Hey, I got a bedroom. I got a bedroom. I got a bedroom. It's actually incredibly detailed to be made out of basic shapes. I love how no one is bothered. Literally no one cares that this just spawned out of thin air. The next room, my lounge room. What do you guys think of the lounge? This was so anticlimactic. How did you do magic? Bro, what just happened? Oh, it's not ending there, guys. It is not ending there. Next room is kitchen. Oh! Rocky has been caught in my island. Now, as I'm loading in all of these different rooms, I'm realizing this could be used for like a sitcom set. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you didn't want to take up a lot of room on your plot or something, then you could literally just have these buttons which load different rooms. Next up is the bathroom. I want to know how this is happening. Where's the toilet? Oh my God. I forgot a toilet as well. I forgot a lot of things, actually. But I think you guys can forgive me because it's such a cool room. Finally, guys, the last respawn. Oh, no. Oh, no. I can't even touch it. Where is it? Oh, there we go. My dining room. Welcome. This is the perfect place to sit. So there we have it, guys. I hope you enjoyed me building this house, which can only be controlled by these buttons. Thanks for watching. I love you all, and I'll see you in my next video.